I was on the internet yesterday looking for opinions on the Irish language yoga, and I found one of the worst proposals to save it. So I'll just show it to you and read it out loud and give my thoughts on it. I'll read it out loud first, then give my opinion on it. Alright, let's go. I personally think that Ireland should do absolutely everything to save its native language. Small measures are not enough. I am in favour of measures that I admit seem harsh, but at this stage I think they are necessary evils. For example, I would suggest legislation that makes people who don't speak Irish officially second-class citizens with greatly reduced rights. There should also be heavy stamp taxes on documents in English. No exceptions. Documents in Irish will not be taxed, and the proceeds from the tax used to subsidise will be... I can't read. And the proceeds from the tax should be used to subsidise Irish language media, so that as the restoration of the language goes ahead, the tax will render itself obsolete. I would ban all translations of any media that is not originally in English into English. I think he failed English. With jail time as punishment. All English language media targeted at children would be banned regardless of original language. I'd also institute harsh censorship of the English language press, take them over and not only make them the government's propaganda, but have them remind people that they are the government's propaganda, but the Irish language media is 100% uncensored. And I'd be fine if that freedom is used to criticise those policies in the Irish language media. I'd have the government pay large subsidies to Irish speakers for no other reason, and actually prohibit non-Irish speakers from owning certain property and doing certain jobs. Trials for minor crimes would be conducted only in Irish, so a person who doesn't understand it would risk being convicted of crimes they did not commit. The feck? This being a first step later than doing it with almost all crimes, but start with small ones. English language education would be limited. I acknowledge that this might be unpopular, so my solution is simply eliminate the rights of non-Irish speakers, make it so that you have to demonstrate fluency in Irish to vote. The goal is to make Irish the language of prestige, even if that must be done by force. Also, having persecution over non-speakers would give bilinguals a perfect excuse to use Irish as much as they can. Anyone who outright thinks Irish should die would be deported with a fucking hell. With a threat of the warning to please return, please build a new life wherever we deport you. These are examples of things I would do, because establishing a linguistic state for a century or so, whatever it takes to restore Irish, I would do it. If anyone violated the rights of non-Irish speakers, I would willingly face prison or even a death penalty afterwards, as long as the language was saved. I will admit, I am the type of person who sometimes proposes very extreme things in order to make other radical proposals seem reasonable by comparison. The actual feck is wrong with him? So my opinion on that reminds me of a certain someone. Let's see. Oh yeah, the English. The reason why we speak English in Ireland is because the fucking English didn't allow us to speak Irish, so eventually it just kind of died out. And I mean, it's still taught in schools, and there's the Gaeltacht, but not that many people would use it on a daily basis. I mean, you do have to do it for your leaving cert, but anyways, yeah, no, feck off, piss off. That is a horrible proposal. I don't think he actually understands why we speak why we don't speak Irish. Because we were colonized, we couldn't speak Irish, so I think he just thinks that we don't speak Irish for the hell of it. It's yeah, I don't know what else I have to say. Fascism bad.